The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Good morning, good morning. I had a nice drive in today. I drove in with my son, Will, who's getting his hours up.
Nice.
So I let him drive me in. He's over in the booth over there. We're going to get him on soon. Yeah. Bring him out for a chat.
Which one?
The young one. The one with the alpaca hairdo.
They look kind of similar, Lockie and your son.
I know. Don't tell Lockie that. He's got a baby on the way. If my son had a baby on the way, I'd disown him.
What? Straight up.
It's just ours.
Too early to be a grandma.
I got a lot of shocked looks just then from everyone all around the space. Oh, it's not like I've just come out and said my dad's Wally Lewis.
We didn't know you didn't know.
That was such a bombshell yesterday. I still haven't recovered. I texted my dad and everything. He said, I've got some Wally stories. I'm like, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get him back on for the podcast again and really dive in.
Dive in.
Did
Talk
you
about your dad.
But you'd know Lincoln Lewis through your previous lives, wouldn't you?
We were working in parallel, but never together.
But did you know that Lincoln Lewis's dad was Wally Lewis?
Nah, I did not know that either.
Oh, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have... In
No
no way
idea.
was there...
No, so it was multiple bombshells yesterday
Why do you think
when
we
I
hired
discovered
him?
this. Yeah, well, nepotism.
Oh, good.
Clearly.
Well, there's less confusion now. That's good.
He came in to do work experience and we were so excited.
I could imagine.
We had him on the show like within 10 seconds.
Do you know how many other kids from their first day work experience get thrown in on air and go, just talk about yourself?
Just go.
Hey?
Just
What's
go.
it like being near the statue?
We had to fire... The guy we fired was probably the best ever at this job.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter.
Yeah.
We just
It was a big loss to the industry, whoever that other person
Huge
was.
loss.
Yeah.
Huge loss.
Just the show, the impacts
Yeah.
are felt for years.
I'm not-
still being felt.
It's
I'm not
still
hitting a
felt.
raw nerve at all here, am I, Mitch?
No.
No.
He's not the victim of this. He's the hero
Oh,
of the
God.
story.
Yeah.
Mitch came in and said, listen, I'm really excited about radio. And we're like, yeah, blah, 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 mate. You got the job.
Yep, that's it.
Oh,
Done.
that's great.
Yep. The kid he replaced, what's he doing now? He's like,
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was crying.
yeah. 12 years on.
So how did you get the job, Luttsy? Who's your famous relative?
Oh, God. No, there's no one really famous.
No, but well-connected?
Let's just say yesterday I still magnesium pool with the general manager at the time.
Oh, I see.
Sean Hyde, yeah. Good morning, Sean. I literally was in the spa with him yesterday.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Yep.
That's handy. What about you,
And I'll
Ash?
spar with him for the rest of my life.
I was the same with Luttsy.
You're all in the spa
Oh, yeah.
together.
He employed us twice. That's how much we spar together. You don't know how many spars you got to have with the general manager to get employed twice?
What happens in these spas?
Hey, a gentleman never...
K5.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Just a quick bit of footy news. We're hoping, by the way, to have Michael Maguire, the new Broncos coach.
When?
On the show.
Next week?
Well, before the season kicks off.
Because they're playing Toowoomba next week.
They're playing,
playing this
They're
week.
playing Burley.
tomorrow night.
They're playing at Burley, yeah.
Footy's back tonight. As far as the trial matches go, it's back.
I'm thinking about going to the T-Bar next week.
To the T-Bar.
Toowoomba. I'm pretty sure they're
Next
playing
Sunday.
Toowoomba next Sunday.
Yeah.
But, okay, so when are they playing at KO? Because I'm going to watch them play at KO.
Would be the
Must be the
following
following
week. There's 3 weeks of pre-season, yeah.
It's all...
Right. And I think I'm right. From next week, the trial games you can actually watch on KO.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember they started that last year? So it's really, if you think about it, there's really only this weekend where we don't get footy. Nikki, don't zone out. This
Nikki,
is like important
Sorry.
information.
But also,
It's been a very long
Nikki's
summer
glazed
without the
over.
rugby league.
also look in front of you. Just take it in because it's going to be very different until about early October.
I was ready to talk about Sabrina Carpenter. We've just gone a completely different tangent.
We were. Our pre was about the Grammys and stuff. And by the way, not that you're hating on it. We're gonna find a way for you to.
No, I love footy,
No,
especially State of
exactly.
Origin.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
grew
feel like
up
we're being
like
unfair.
worshipping.
Yeah.
Well, your dad, Mitch, and
You're
Steve
more
Renoff. He was my favourite.
Well,
Have you ever met him?
No.
Oh, we've got to meet him. We'll bring him in.
Yeah, that'd
he's,
be
he's a
great.
great show. He listens to the show.
he
Great
could
friend
be
of
listening
ours.
now.
Should you meet your heroes though?
Yeah.
Well, we did,
The
and
Pearl,
I
yeah.
tell you what, he's one example of when you meet your heroes, you go, "Oh my God, you're even better than I thought you'd be." He's the best, the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pearl's the best.
He's
We
not
love him.
hanging out in courtroom after a shocking week.
No, he's
getting
not a bad
arrested
boy.
in a cab.
There's still funny stories about him. He's not boring.
Good to know. Good
There's
to know.
one great. I love the Caxton story I always tell about him, but we'll save it for when he's in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So did you see that? I just saw the news, and I'm quite devastated. The company that owns Billabong,
What's that group?
Rip Curl, and Quicksilver.
Same
What?
company.
Are they all the same company?
Okay, so Quicksilver, Billabong and Roxy, sorry.
Roxy, yeah. That's the,
They've just filed for bankruptcy.
Wow.
Are we Australian if we're not wearing those on the beach?
well, I mean,
well, Billabong's
they've had-
been around
they-
since
yeah.
when? About 74? Is Billabong 74?
I don't know, you'd know, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
Come
the
on,
patch.
Mitch.
73.
73,
I'm gonna
some-
go 73.
What
Oh,
an
it's on the shirt.
institution Billabong's been.
Yeah.
What, so the Billabong's not going to be around anymore?
Well, it's under threat. They've filed for bankruptcy. So unless someone bails them out, they've had to let off 1,400 employees.
Wow.
That's not good. Like, I grew up in Billabong board shorts.
Oh, yeah.
That was just my thing. And
Yeah.
and Roxy
Roxy was
swimsuit.
a
Quicksilver?
female brand, wasn't it? Roxy, was it?
Yeah, it was the girl.
Because it was the
equivalent.
Roxy Pro, I remember.
Yeah.
The women's
And
I
that-
thought there
and
still
they've-
was, to be honest with
Probably
you.
is.
The Roxy Pro just
Because
sort
they've
of...
sponsored all of our. They probably found Lane Beachley. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, back in the day, it was Billabong Pro,
Yeah.
and when you went to Kira, it was the Billabong Pro. I'm sure it was still the Roxy Pro.
And they built they built their companies. Yeah, you're right. They built their companies on the back of
yeah.
supporting
Young talent.
and nurturing the young talent coming through. Occy, the guy told me I had a house built once, and the guy told me that the guy that built my house, they built Mick Fanning's house just before they built. My house, they built Mick Fanning's house, and they reckon that he had a bridge that went across from where his car parked to where the actual house was, the front door.
Yeah.
But he was sponsored by Rip Curl. I think
Yeah.
it was, and he wasn't able to wear the same clothes twice. So every time Mick Fanning would come back from a surf, he'd take
chuck his shirt
off
off.
his boardies or his wetsuit or whatever. He'd chuck it over this bridge as he walked to his front door, and then his mates would all come around and just sift through it like it's a.
so what, he had
lost
like
and
a
found bin.
moat of shirts that he
Yes,
couldn't wear
yes.
anymore.
Yeah, yes, you're right. The moat was full of Rip Curl shirts.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We've got a very special
Who's this
guest
bloke?
in here. This is my son, Will. He's
I just met him. Yeah. How old's Will?
Is this
yeah,
your
but the
oldest
people
son?
at home don't. This is my oldest son.
Right.
The favourite one. I'm saying that because he's right in front of me, and I know my other son won't be awake yet. So,
So
yeah,
how old did you say?
16. So
yeah.
we're trying to get his driving hours up. So
Oh, right, that's what
he's
you're doing.
driven me in today, so that'll get him an extra 3 hours or so, because that's how far
What are you
I
going to
drive
get? You got to
every
get
day.
100 hours? Yeah.
Okay, talking to the mic, Will.
Right in there, buddy.
Like you're gonna
getting
eat it.
Are you getting your
lick
automatic
an ice cream.
license or are you getting a manual?
No, I'm going manual.
Yeah. Good man. You see that bloke there? He can't drive a manual.
Can't drive manual.
He got an
Don't you laugh.
He got an automatic. Yeah.
How
It's
dare
funny,
you.
isn't it? Will, it's funny, isn't it?
I dead set can't drive a manual.
He
It's
sits
pretty
there
funny.
like
What do you want to drive a manual for? For real? Like, do you want to drive off road and everything, or what? Or is it just
I just
a
want
cool
the
thing?
license.
Yeah. Okay.
He just wants to be able to say he can.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's a flex.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a flex for a dude. Wouldn't you say it's a flex for a dude to go, yeah, I can drive that truck. I can drive that because I've got a manual
Well, it
license.
gives, it gives
fair
you the
point.
options. Yeah, it's a flex.
But I was never going to be a truck driver, so I was like, come on, it wasn't in my stars.
I don't know, early days.
Yeah, well, yeah, might have to. Yeah, well, okay, so manual. Okay,
Yeah.
so how many hours you up to now?
Oh, like 40, 43, 44.
Yeah, but we've got to cram because his birthday is April 6th and he wants to get his license like real quick. And I want him to get it too because then he can drive my youngest to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So-
game changer. So when you get it though, excuse me, ignorance. So when you get your 100 hours up, you still got to do your test, right?
Yeah.
And then are you on your? You still have to have someone in the car with you, like on your P's then, or you
No.
just go straight to
Nah.
open?
You can
No.
do whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
What's the first letter you get? Is it P's?
Yeah, you get red peas and then for 1 year, and then you get green peas for
Yeah.
2 years after, and then you're on your own.
Green
that's
peas.
what Sid's on now. Yeah. No, the green, whatever
peas.
it might be. Yeah, when are you loose of it all? You just get normal points, like 21 or something, 20.
No, I think it's 3 years after or is it 4 years after? How
Yeah.
long are you on your P's?
Well, I'm on red peas for 1 year, then green peas for 2, so 3 years.
Okay, 3
Yeah.
years. You know I lost my license on the last day of my P's, like the third, like the last day
Before
on the
you got
third
max
year.
points.
Yes, but the judge gave it to me
You went
because
before
he's
a
like,
judge?
yeah, I had to go before a judge to get my license back.
How old are you?
20.
Young.
Yeah, I was young, and I
Is
got
it
it.
zero? Is it zero alcohol? What's the?
Yeah, I wasn't drinking. It was just accumulation of points because I was driving
Oh,
QT every day.
Yeah, right.
So I was-
You're
University for
speeding
the
every
real
day.
world. Speeding.
not every day,
What sort of
obviously.
example are you setting for your son?
Young Will, cover your ears, young man. Cover your ears.
Let the boy watch.
What do I always say? There was plenty of orange in that light.
Oh, right. So you were just a bit of
Sneaking through.
bit of a
Yeah,
hoot.
Cut it too fine.
Yeah, anyway. So, Will, Because we've been talking about Kendrick and Drake, right? And we're all old. And we
What
don't
up?
know what's going on because apparently there's a full beef going on with Kendrick and Drake.
Which team are you on?
I'd say more on Kendrick because I
Yes.
don't really associate with like pedos or the allegations.
Fighting
go.
words straight out.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fair
So,
enough.
so is
I'm
he
on that.
like...
I'm Team Kendrick too. You got to be Team Kendrick, don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, so what's going on with Drake? So what happened? Why are they not friends?
Allegedly. Well, I'm going through an allegedly. I don't know anything about what's happening here, but yes.
Well, it's not like Will's kind of heading the news here. So,
okay.
what happened? Where'd the beef start?
So I think Drake posted a tweet saying like he's like top three rappers. It was him, Kendrick, and I don't know the other one. But then Kendrick said, "It's just Big Me."
Right.
Which is...
So he was claiming top spot, top dog.
Yeah.
And then Drake rebutted, and then Kendrick rebutted with the song Not Like Us,
Yeah.
which then
Good tune.
went on to win 5 Grammys.
So it's not like us insinuation. That's a Diddy thing, right?
No, it's Drake.
That's a Drake
It's,
thing.
It's
Yeah.
Drake. No, he's
Oh,
talking
right,
about
so
Drake there,
I
where he
thought it
goes,
was
you know,
Diddy.
you're going to, what's that
Well,
line?
it's not.
Yeah,
probably-
hide your little sister from him.
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh, it's not pretty.
doesn't hide behind what he thinks is going on.
Is that right?
Yeah, he dishes it
Oh,
up.
I didn't
big
know
time.
that was Drake.
No, that's definitely to Drake, isn't
Holy
it? Will?
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's heavy.
didn't one of Drake's people go and shoot one of Kendrick's people out the front of his house or something? Is that what happened?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's all allegedly.
I know nothing about this. It just seems like it's all fresh news to me.
I feel like I'm leading the witness too. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he goes to jail. We're all fine. He's in some.
You come and watch Mum at work one morning, you're going to end up with a bloody lawsuit.
He
on
goes
your
to
hands.
juvie for the next 5 years. You won't be driving there.
No,
Tractors,
true.
maybe. But yeah, anyway.
Oh, nice to meet you, mate.
That's
Yep.
what you guys too.
Yeah.
So are we going to ask him these questions?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
what
right.
do we got?
We got Gen Z slang. I just wanted to see how many of these Will knows. So,
Well, how many
it.
is still relevant?
What does it mean? It.
If you're it.
Means it.
No, okay. Well,
Cool,
that's
fun,
rubbish.
awesome.
Yeah.
Fire.
Saying something's like cool, something's fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I didn't
What
know
about
that one.
what else is there?
Hit the dab.
Oh, I hit the dab. I haven't heard that one in a while.
So we're going to stop hitting dabs?
Yeah.
What?
We
Don't
need
hit
that.
dabs.
Only people,
Is
only
Bay-
people, only people who don't have a manual license hit the dab.
Is bay still a thing? Sure, you don't use bay.
No, I haven't heard a hobo in a long time.
That was a thing at one point, was it?
And what's Finsters?
I've never heard finsters in my life.
Second Instagram accounts.
Finsters.
Finsters.
Oh, is that where you troll from? Are they Finsters?
I haven't heard the word finsters.
What about
ever.
Drake hands?
Well, that sounds disgusting.
Doesn't sound good, does
Sounds
it?
kind of
What about
creepy.
thirsty?
Thirsty.
You're thirsty.
Oh, thirst trap.
Thirsty or thirst trap?
Well, it
It
says,
just says thirsty.
It says thirsty, desperate for attention.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, yeah, you're just desperate for attention. You're thirsting for it. You're just craving it.
Janky is low quality or cheap.
Janky's like, okay.
Janky, that's a good word.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Is there junkie in there?
No, what's that mean?
It's like,
Your mama.
I might get stabbed for this, but like, eshays, crackheads, stuff like that.
By the way, you know those shoes that Eshays wear?
TNs.
Yep. I was the first ever poster boy, Nike poster boy for TNs. I was the original Eshay.
So you're a real eshay.
Yep.
Bra.
Yep.
Don't you have to say a shea bra?
Janky.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Experience boutique luxury accommodation, exceptional dining and exquisite events at Emporium Hotel South Bank, Brisbane's cultural epicentre.
The only way to farewell summer. Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne's end of summer party.
I'm chasing paradise with you.
Yeah, we're 3 weeks away from the morning after the end of summer party. That's going to be a show to listen out for, Feb
It's going to
28th.
be a humdinger.
Don't put that in your diary.
You don't listen to that show, I could almost say. Actually, do. It'll be a mess and it'll be wonderful.
It could be a hot mess.
Yeah.
And we want to get you along to help out, make sure that it's going to be a messy Friday show by inviting you along. You can jump on board the Nova Player app or online at Nova FM, register your interest that you want to come along to the party.
Let's say good day to Joel out at Salisbury. Now, is this just the second ticket we're giving away here,
Sure
Mitchell?
is.
Joel, have we got you?
Hey, legends, how are you?
Oh, we're all right, Joel. How are
That's
you
the way.
doing?
Yeah, really good. It's Friday.
It's Friday. I thought you said sobriety. And I'm like,
No,
you're
no, it's
instantly
right.
uninvited. So, Joel, you're coming to our party.
It sounds like it. Can't wait.
And have you got the dapper gear for the soiree? Have you got the Palm Springs
Yeah, what do you
retro
got?
look underway?
I'm going to have to get it in the works now, but yeah, we can sort it.
What do you reckon to start with? I'm thinking shoes are going to be my biggest problem. I might be able to sort of put something else together, but I reckon it's the...
What are you going for?
I don't know.
wear-wise?
I think that's the thing I'm going to have the most difficulty with.
Like leather?
Maybe, yeah.
I've got like these sort of grandpa leather loafer type
Yeah.
things that will be perfect, I reckon.
So if you've got something in the cupboard maybe you don't think
Yes.
would ever work at any other stage.
You'd never wear, oh yeah, you know what I've got? I've got these awful thongs, like leather thongs that Jody bought me. And they're-
No, don't get
No.
your toes out. We don't want to see your toes.
No toes, mate.
No toes.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
and I'm actually reading Joel's written his favourite thing to do in summer is flip-flops and head on down to the pool with the beer. No
It's not an
flip-flops.
Aussie bogan party. It's a different
No,
cup of
you got Joel.
And we're not against it, Joel, but not at this party, is what we're saying.
Yeah, this is our chance to look fancy. This is your coming out as a fancy Joel.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy. we look forward to seeing you in your spivvy outfit. This will be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to go find something else other than flip-flops now.
yeah, just Google what
Yeah,
is it?
sorry, mate.
Retro.
Retro
Resort.
Yeah.
Palm Springs.
Retro Resort.
Slim Aaron's.
Yes.
You know what? An
Yeah,
op
just
shop
Google
would
Slim
be the
Aaron's.
best place to go. Go to an op shop and ask the lady, and she'll look after you so well, and she'll find the gear for you. They love doing that in op shops. I've got a friend who runs one, and she's passionate about dressing people for their parties.
Yeah, brilliant.
So yeah, hit an op shop, Joel.
Yeah, we'll do.
Will you come and bring someone cool? It'll be a +1, Diddy, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
I don't know what I said. Diddy.
Yeah, bring someone
We can't say that
fun.
anymore,
Don't bring
can we?
Diddy.
You might want to lose that one.
Yeah, I can't say Diddy anymore.
Or bring a driver.
We'll see you there, Joel. And if you want to experience boutique luxury accommodation, exceptional dining and exquisite events at Emporium Hotel South Bank, Brisbane's cultural epicentre, our host location for the end of summer party coming up on Feb 27. Hit up the Nova Player app and let us know you want to come along.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, this is pretty special. We've been talking about the Super Bowl, which is going to be on Monday morning our time.
Oh, like when we're on air or just after?
Well, normally we'll
get the
just
pre-game.
come off air and then the Super Bowl will start. So it's kind of perfect timing, really, like 9 a.m. Monday morning.
And we will have a list of places you can go and check it out and watch it because it's getting bigger and bigger in Brisbane. It's like venues, like people are rocking out through the day. I've had some of my biggest days of the year on Super Bowl Monday at certain venues around Brisbane. And the great news is we've got a connection, Australian connection this year, a real Australian
A
connection.
slice of history because the Philadelphia Eagles, we're all going for the Eagles, okay? They're up against Kansas City. Kansas City have had their moment. They've won it before, but the Philadelphia Eagles has got Jordan Mailata, who we've spoken about. He's on this huge NFL contract, but he used to play footy for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and then he had to give it up because he was too big.
Imagine giving up something because you're too big.
Yeah, too big to play the sport. Just let it go, Luttsy. But when Jordan was in high school,
Yes.
his PE teacher was a man by the name of Kieran Frappel, and he joins us this morning. Good morning, Mr. Frappel. Is that the way you normally get it at school,
Or is it
mate?
Frappel?
It's Frappel, but
Yeah, it's Frappel,
a lot
you
of the
idiot.
kids do it your way.
You would have been the kind of kid who would have called him Frapple just out of
Hey,
spite.
Frappel.
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 What's up, Frappel?
It's Frappel.
So where was this? Where were you teaching when Jordan was a student?
Mate, I'm still there. Same place, Condell Park High School in Bankstown in southwest Sydney. Jordan came through high school with us, many years ago. Finished in 2014.
Oh, so it's not that long ago. It was 11 years ago. He was a student at your school, and now he's on the biggest stage that the NFL has to offer. I guess there's no way back then that you could sort of chart a course to go, this bloke's going to play in a Super Bowl, let alone two at the NFL. But what type of student was he? Was he a big unit? Did he play footy? Was he a nice kid?
Mate, he was a bit of everything that you've just mentioned.
That
He
was
a-
7 questions.
He was a giant. Yeah, he was a freak in the good way. Biggest kid you'd ever met, but physically athletic. You know, so he could surprise you. He was a giant. He'd have to duck his head to get in the door, but he could move. So if you played any sport in PE or at sport, he could grab an intercept and run 60 metres without anyone catching him.
Now, did you see Promise early? Were you like his mentor at school? You know, there's always that teacher who gets you through and says, "You've got Promise, son."
Oh, look, I definitely, was involved in some of his sport, even athletics-wise. I used to coach him a little bit in shot put, but he had quite a few. He had his year advisor that spent a lot of time with him as well. He had quite a few teachers here that were very supportive of him. He played footy for the school. He was a beast playing rugby league for the school. I got memories of him playing on our school oval, running 60 metres with 4 or 5 guys on his back. They just couldn't bring him down. He was a monster. I always felt he had something. Like, did I think he'd end up in the NFL? No way.
So what was his weight back at school? Because they're saying at the moment, did you say Mitchie's like 150 kilo now or even more? Like what's his weight now and what was he when he was in like grade 12?
Oh, look, he surely been 140s. He was already a big boy. He was a giant then. Obviously now with the strength training they've got him doing, I've seen the video, you can see that he's filled out, but he was always the biggest human I'd ever seen.
He might have been that croc sighting. He might have just had a swim at Inskip.
Bet he regrets not sticking with the shot put.
Oh, mate, honestly, he was...
He would have been a gun, right?
Mate, he was a gun. He was a gun without any, before I'd even trained him, he was launching it, and then we did a little bit of training at lunchtimes after schools, and he won medals at state. And,
is that right?
He got invited in year 11 to go over to Canada in America on like an athletics tour, which we fundraised for. His year advisor from school did a lot of work there, fundraising, so that he could go. I think that maybe opened his eyes to
America.
To what else is outside of our little,
We were talking the other day, because they were saying that he's on like 30 mil or something like that US a year.
Oh,
a
my
year.
word.
And the NRL salary cap for a team is like, what's it at now, Mitch? $13 or $14 million or something like that. So, like,
well, no wonder he buggered off. I would too.
He's worth more than like 2 NRL clubs combined, which is just...
Yeah, and he'll get another contract too. He's rated, one of the top left tackles in the game, which is, it's such an important position. He's protecting the quarterback.
It's unbelievable. Jordan Mailata. And we've been talking to his high school teacher, Kieran Frappel, Mr. Frappel from Condell Park High School. And you'll be able to watch the Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs live on Channel 7, mate, and stream it on 7+.
We'll be watching it at school? I guess you have to watch it at school.
At 9:30.
Kieran.
Yeah, mate, we'll be watching it at school, mate. We did it 2 years ago when he made the Super Bowl. We got all the seniors into the hall and we watched it together for the whole day, and then all the juniors will be watching it in their rooms. And
outstanding.
Mate, it was a cracker day last time, and hopefully this year he gets the win, and we'll keep celebrating after.
Unreal. Thanks, mate, for your time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
This is Ash vs. Nikki fighting it out over astrology.
What? What's this? What is this?
Oh, look out. There's trouble here.
So you know about this, right?
Nikki's convinced Luttsy of Chaperone, but now...
Yeah, we have a rule where one of us has to be over any new segments, just in case it's...
Yeah, what are we dealing with here, Nikki?
We are dealing with astrology, Ash, because you made it quite obvious in our meeting that you are not really into the science of the planets, the most ancient.
He thinks it's
science
horseshit.
Yes,
of the
that's what you say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I question the science.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking...
Yeah.
What a good way to see, I can give you a forecast for the week, or I can give you the forecast for the week that's been in retrospect and see how much of it was accurate.
Okay.
Well, at least that's in some level definitive, right?
Yeah.
So in some way.
Yes.
Correct. So you've got to think back to...
when does the week go from?
So this was last Saturday.
From last Saturday to now.
To now.
Yeah.
This music.
This is your Libra weekly forecast. Here we go.
How much money is music for this? Wait. What is the music? It's lovely.
Pink Pony Club. Anyway, so this is the lead up to Jodie's birthday festivities.
Oh, hang on.
Right?
Yeah, what was last Saturday? Yeah, okay. Yes.
And then Saturday, you were told this. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Libra, you're running out of enthusiasm for a plan. It's not surprising you've battled hard and failed to make the progress you've hoped for. But this week, the cosmic equivalent of the cavalry is coming to your rescue. Even if you don't immediately notice a huge difference, as the week progresses, you can expect a boost of energy and the resolve to achieve an impressive goal. Just keep true to your vision and don't let anyone dissuade you from your path. With Venus, your ruler, moving into dynamic Aries, if you have faith, you'll succeed. Now, Venus in Aries, it's all about being direct, taking risks, diving headfirst into love.
So is that when you were organising the party? Is that the,
Kind
is
of
that the reference we're making here?
But it was saying that I had depleted energy at the start of the week.
Oh, no shit.
That I was running out of enthusiasm.
Yes.
But I feel the complete opposite. I've got no enthusiasm.
That's what I was going to say. It says there's enthusiasm the same on Mondays as on Friday.
It doesn't that say that I'm going to have like extra enthusiasm as the week goes on?
But well, you did have enthusiasm.
Do I look enthusiastic?
Well, you never do, to be fair.
I came in this morning and I said, I'm actually feeling sick today.
Yeah, well, that's Friday. But you were pretty excited when you pulled off everything for Jodie's birthday.
Oh.
Because she didn't.
Kids on the car.
Yeah. Nothing was pulled off.
No, but in my mind, I was saying that again. It's getting into dream analysis now. And anything works if you try hard enough. You were losing energy around you were losing faith that you could pull off the Heartwood Cabin party.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting.
Because this is in the lead up to Saturday.
Yeah, in the lead up to that party. Was that a struggle for you, or did everything work out pretty easily?
No, that was very easy. It was something we were actually
trying to help.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, Nikki. Like I get it, but it doesn't quite fit.
All right.
It's like a flipperoonie. It's like the opposite.
So it's us about.
Yeah. Which it said something there about, what did it say about me and Aries over the weekend?
Oh, Venus and Aries. So it's all about being direct, taking risks and diving headfirst into love and attraction.
Well, I'm up for that.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you're up for that.
Yeah. Venus is a feature dancer in
So
honeybees as well.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast. Party it up at Live Golf Adelaide with Nova's 100k putt.
Oh, yeah, the winner of this competition gets the opportunity to putt for $100,000.
Yep. Massive. Next weekend, Feb 14 to 16,
Come
Live
on.
Golf in Adelaide. And you've been getting in the draw by watching 7 News nightly from 6 p.m. You get the nightly feature team, registering it on the Nova Player app. And we've got a couple of people with their phone numbers in front of us.
Now, you've got to answer the phone here.
Yes.
You get 5 rings to answer your phone. And if you don't pick up, we move on to the next person.
That's a tough one.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal, I know, but that's the T's and C's.
I
the
hope
way
the
it
first
rolls.
person answers. I don't want to be bad luck. I want someone to win straight off the bat.
Here we go. We're dialing. Get 5.
Oh, no.
Come on, mate. Come
That's
on.
3.
Yes.
Hello.
Have we got Ben?
We have.
Oh, Ben, guess what? What did he win? What did he win?
You can't say guess what. Guess what, Ben? What? I don't know.
It's Ash, Luttsy and Nikki here.
You got any plans for next weekend?
No, I don't.
You're heading off to Adelaide!
The Live Golf, I don't know where they are at the moment, but when I got up this morning, they were playing nighttime somewhere, and obviously they're going to finish this tournament they're on now. They're coming to Adelaide.
Yeah.
And, mate, this time next week you're going to be watching Cam Smith, the whole Ripper team,
Yeah, it's unreal.
a whole host of stars, and
Fisher,
you get to putt for $100,000.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
don't stuff it up, Ben.
Oh, jeez, no pressure.
We really want you to win.
Maybe buy a putter. Have you got a putter?
I've got a putter.
Probably practice.
A lucky putter.
I wouldn't say lucky, but maybe.
I'll tell you what, though, that's one thing, but just the live experience is going to blow your mind, mate. It's something pretty incredible. Just the party hole, which you'll be a part of.
Yep, get the big tickets there, the iconic watering hole, the
Watering
flights.
hole,
Yeah, that's the VIP corporate tickets. That so,
Mate,
and then we
it's
got
nuts.
Dom Dollar kicking things off next Friday night, Jungle Giants on Saturday, and Fisher wrapping things up on Sunday.
How
So
good.
if you've
That's
got
such a
time,
good
try and check out
party.
some golf while you're there.
Yeah.
I will be sure to check out some golf. I actually know Cam Smith's caddy, so it'd be good to catch up with him.
Oh, there you go.
Are you serious?
Look out.
How good's that?
I grew up playing golf with him.
Really? Is he a local bloke too, is he? Cam Smith's caddy.
From Wellington, NZ.
Oh,
okay,
right. So
nice.
over in NZ, you knew him.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Well, there you go, mate. You can reconnect there and have the time of your life
Jeez.
down at Live Golf.
How's New Zealand for throwing up some world-class caddies out of,
Yeah, what was Tiger Woods' What was his name? He was one of the richest bloody sports people in New Zealand ever, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, what was his name?
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
It's Rich.
Steve Williams.
Steve Williams. There you go.
Oh,
Nice,
thanks,
mate.
Ben.
Good get, Benny.
Well, enjoy it.
Enjoy, mate. Congrats.
Have fun.
Mate, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work, and thank you very much.
You're welcome, Ben.
What a legend.
Live Golf Adelaide returns Feb 14 to 16. It's over in Saudi Arabia at the moment. That's where it is, Ash.
Is it?
So it's all kicked off. So it heads to Adelaide next weekend. World-class golf,
Nice.
fan village fun. Headline music acts. Tickets are at livegolf.com. And be watching our mates at 7 News nightly from 6 p.m. And we could be sending you off to Adelaide next weekend.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm smarter than I'm smarter than who?
The Brighton Answer deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
All right, and Nikki, you're going to get your boots on. You're going to head to the soundproof booth. Playing for $200 this morning. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Hey, Ash. I'm good, thanks.
It says here that you've played before, but you went up against Sam Thaiday. Is that
Yeah.
right?
It was done probably about 4 or 5 years ago when he was doing it around Christmas time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember that. You remember that, Luttsy?
No, I
Yeah.
have no recollection. I do read here that you bought your wife a Dyson hairdryer with the winnings, mate.
That's right, yeah.
Was she thankful?
Oh, she's still using it now. She loves it.
Yeah, those Dysons, I don't.
Oh, they're not.
They
I
will-
remember the first time we bought one. I couldn't believe it.
Ash, that'll suck and blow till the day you die.
Well, they'd want to for the price that they charge.
What?
Luttsy, they'd want to.
Yep. Alrighty. So, Mark, you're well aware of the sitch then, aren't you, mate? The rules and all that sort of business?
In which case, they're worth every cent.
Well, we're
That's
still talking
right.
about that, are we?
Yes. Yeah. All right, mate. Well, let's get into it, eh? Enough of the chit chat. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. In Scrabble, how many points is the tea tile worth?
1.
Gracie Abrams is the daughter of which famous film director?
Don't know.
On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter K?
Potassium.
What colour is the Australian $5 banknote?
Pink.
Spell occupy.
OCCUPY.
Stop the clock.
Ooh.
Player.
Hello.
Here we go. Here we go. What did he have?
2 seconds.
Mate, you're going to be hard to beat. You could be getting your wife a Dyson vacuum cleaner for
Yeah,
this one, eh? Get it a full set.
No, we're only playing for 200.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that. You can get the tube.
It wouldn't even be a deposit.
You get one of the fittings.
Yeah.
That little fitting for the areas between your couches.
I would laugh about vacuum.
Let's bring in the game.
He turned to me as if to say, hurry, Gimp, it's waiting there for you.
This is Nathan.
Come on. It's gonna take a Gimp to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 Gimps or more could ever do.
How many key changes here?
I guess the Gimp's down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the Gimps we never had.
Oh, magic.
Fresh meat.
Don't ever stop.
Brilliant. That's new.
All right, Nikki, you ready?
Yes, okay.
Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In Scrabble, how many points is the tea tile worth?
1.
Gracie Abrams is the daughter of which famous film director?
Don't know.
On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter K?
Krypton.
What colour is the Australian $5 banknote?
Pink.
Spell occupy.
OCCUPY.
Stop the clock. Oh! All right, Mark had 2 seconds. What did Nikki have?
3 seconds.
Oh, Nikki, in the event of a draw, I'll take a Tuco.
Tight.
That was tough.
That hurt.
That hurt me.
That hurt.
In Scrabble, how many
in
points is
Scrabble.
the tea tile worth? You both said 1,
Yeah.
and that is correct. It's 1
Woo!
all.
That was a good guess.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that, Mark?
It was a wild guess.
Yeah, I figured tea.
Pretty easy.
Pretty common,
right?
pretty
Yeah.
common
So,
type of...
Yeah.
Good logic.
Gracie Abrams is the daughter of which famous film director? You both didn't even answer this.
No.
Mitch, you must be tearing your hair out at this.
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he direct? What has he directed?
He did a couple of the Star Wars movies, Mission Impossible,
Yeah,
Super 8.
lot of action.
Done a lot of TV
Yeah,
as
but
well.
has he done
Lost.
anything people know?
Star Wars.
I'm joking.
This little franchise I'll catch up on.
Luttsy just came out of his coma then, didn't he? Star Wars!
She did Star Wars, Star Trek, and Mission Impossible, and you're like, stop talking about these independent productions.
Yeah.
I know. He'll never get an actor.
What colour is the Australian $5 note? You both said pink, purple. We'll take either. What's the difference? Stop it, Luttsy.
I don't want to know.
The difference between pink and purple, it's the same.
The grip.
It's question.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie Dunn, actually.
I don't know if anyone heard that at home, but I'm not going to repeat
The only joke I know.
It's one joke. I've heard it for 30 years.
Oh, well, you got me. That was
very good.
Good.
Very good. Spell occupy. You both said OCCUPY. That is correct. And then the middle question number 3. On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter K? Nikki said kryptonite. Mark said potassium.
I mean, I'm very interested if...
I've never heard this.
If
never heard this.
kryptonite was real, that's fantastic.
This song ready? Superman.
I was joking. And potassium is correct,
Oh, there
and that
you go.
means that, Mark, you're smarter than Nikki, and you've just won $200.
Well done, Mark.
Fantastic.
I was thrown by that
Thanks, Nikki.
stupid song from the Throwback Throwdown. Kryptonite.
That
Get
was
your
on your
hand off
brain.
that song. It was on my
your brain.
That was
K, potassium, potatoes. When do you think of K
Yeah.
with potassium and
come on.
potatoes?
They never match the starting.
And the producers say maybe you should learn the periodic table. Maybe I got into radio because I didn't learn the periodic table.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this smart stuff, Mark.
Do we look like people who paid attention at school?
No, that's why we talk smack on radio.
Well, let's go to the cave.
I'm never going to look at a potato the same again.
How are you looking at them now?
Is the POT of potassium and the POT of potato linked?
Oh,
No, it's a genuine question.
I don't know. Let's just call it K and confuse everyone.
That's a question we would have asked our grade 9 teacher if we had been listening. Where's your musical taste? Are you into your country at all, Mark? Old Marky Mark?
Yeah. And my son loves it too.
Okay, well, I'm going to give him a bit of a little treat here, and you a treat. I've got a double pass for you to go to the Brisbane Entertainment Centre on August 17 to see Keith Urban's High and Alive World Tour!
I'm glad that I lost for you, Mark, even though you would have got this anyway. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a cracker.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's going to be August
Thank
17.
you very much.
Brisbane Entertainment. Good on you, Mark. Congrats,
And you
mate.
get cash. Well
Cash.
done.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
How well do you know Nikki?
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
I think one final chance of redemption, Nikki, for getting to know you. And some things we should have, learnt and remembered over the last week.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Luttsy is texting on his phone.
Just got a text from someone.
Oh, did you? And I'm halfway through a Zappo, so I'm like,
Is that what that is?
Everyone's
Why are you
prepared.
pulling me up on getting a text when you're sucking on Zappos?
I just don't know how to stop chewing it. It's
No,
like,
and it's great too. They're tasty as.
Oh, so good.
Alicia found them somewhere today for 80 cents
Aldi,
a packet.
80 cents.
I reckon they were 50 cents when I was at school.
That's a bargain.
That was 15 years
they're
ago. when I
probably
was
that
at
old.
school. I counted
probably
that.
just
I
never
beat you
sold
to it. I said 15 years ago.
Yeah. Oh. Both making the same joke at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what? Ash is going to win this segment.
Oh, no.
He
come
already
on.
has, by default.
I think I've been going all right. I've been pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, you pay attention. Those big eyes.
The comprehension.
Big nose of yours, basically.
Here we go. Question number 1.
What snack did Nikki want when she left the I'm a Celeb jungle?
Tumbleweeds.
No.
Oh, no. Well, Mitch, we expect you to know everything
hang on.
because you work.
Oh, I got it.
Thank you.
All
What do
right.
you got? What do you got? There was two things, actually.
Alrighty, they've written their answers down. What have we got?
What do you got, sweetheart?
Chai and chips.
Chips and
Oh,
chai.
damn it, I missed out on the try.
Mitch, you forgot the chai. It's even got a chai stain on your
doesn't
piece
get
of
it.
paper.
Sit upstairs, and it's no chai.
Yeah.
No chai.
No chai. Setting it up as a no chai.
No chai.
Bringing
Because you
shame
put
on the
the
Lewis
chips
family.
into the chai.
Yeah,
didn't
well,
you?
that sounded like
It was
that.
like a combo deal.
Yeah, well, no,
half-
I
half a
actually
point
like
for him.
sip, eat,
No.
eat. I'm not a weirdo, but yeah.
Mate, you can't get a little bit pregnant. You're either right or you're wrong. Okay?
Okay, so 1-1 zip.
1-1 zip.
All right.
Where was Nikki's first stand-up gig?
You just told us this yesterday.
I did.
And I was the one. I was the one
God.
asking you.
I feel
You
like
okay.
All right. Don't even pretend you know, Luttsy. I'm looking at you pulling a thinking
It is in there
face.
somewhere, but I can't remember.
This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one because it's very specific. Sounds like a famous golf course, if that helps.
Oh, don't. I've got grounder makeup. Don't
Oh,
give them.
sorry. Have we got out nothing? Lutsy's got nothing. Mitch has. Ash has. Okay. Oh, how do I do that?
I said Andrew's house off to St Andrews, the golf course. Okay.
I said Melbourne Comedy Festival, and it was called On the Spectrum.
Yeah, well, that's
but
a
that
lot
doesn't
of
say where,
detail.
buddy.
No, just giving the information.
But Mitch has the venue almost enough. Kingston City Hall it was at, so I'll have to give you that
wasn't it a
one.
part of the
you
Melbourne
can't give
Comedy
him that.
Festival?
It was part of the Melbourne Comedy Festival. I don't know. I need someone to
David.
decide
Yeah,
who's
that's like
right.
that's like where did Australia play their first game? It's like in the Benson and Hedges World Series Cup. Doesn't make sense.
It's not, I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
have to
I'm
give
saying.
Mitch that one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But you
All
did
right.
well.
It's
Points
1-1.
for
It's still
listening.
1-1. It's still 1-1.
Nikki's management wanted her to date what kind of celebrity as a publicity stunt?
Oh yeah.
That's a funny question when my son's just sitting here listening.
Yeah, without a
He's
context.
not listening. He's texting.
Yeah.
No, he's got context because his friends all give him context at school the next day. Ash has his answer. Mitch has written his answer. Luttsy, all are correct. An AFL player. That is
2-2.
correct.
Yeah.
2-2.
Even though I was married at the time, they thought it might be a good idea because I was that bad.
bloody.
Hey, we're going pretty well.
You're doing well, yeah.
2-2.
Yeah.
What is Nikki's star sign?
Oh, have I even ever told you this? I'm not sure I've even told you
You're
this.
supposed to know then.
Oh,
Yeah, how would we know this?
Okay, it's
I'm not sure.
elimination.
I'm not sure if I've even mentioned this, but you should have taken the time, Ashley, to look it up, to try and work it out.
Do you know the fact that I didn't take the time is such a Libran thing to do?
It is such a liberal thing to do. Okay, if I said I'm super emotional and creative, what would you think that would be?
I put Libra, so that's not it.
Libra, Aries, Aquarius, none of the above. I am a Cancer.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep. The star sign, I won't metastasize and you won't be able to get rid of me. Actually, that could happen. that could be
What
me.
did Nikki sell online during COVID?
That does not sound good at all.
You know, we all reached our dark moments, didn't
yeah,
we?
we couldn't leave home.
You just took it a little further.
Just me
Listen,
and
it
my
was a very
camera.
trying time, okay?
Me and my tripod, my ring light. No, what did I sell? What was I flogging?
Well,
Aside from dingers, not dingers. What was I flogging?
What's the dingers thing? Is that the other day? I don't get
Condoms.
that.
I do
I know what they are, but
Yeah.
I don't know the backstory of that.
Oh, right. I've been doing it for ages. Oh, you're
What,
all
you do
drawing
condom
blank.
it?
You're all drawing blanks. Okay. Feet pics.
I have no idea.
Mitchell
Feet
Lewis.
pics.
That wasn't that smart. What about you, Ash?
I'm drawing a blank here.
Drawing a blank.
I've got no
drawing a
I
idea
don't
blank.
what
know.
you
What
sold.
did you
I
sell
don't
during
remember you
COVID?
telling
I
us
had
this.
the Fantastic Crackers account and I shot all of their ads.
See, I don't even know what Fantastic Crackers is.
What is
that?
Fantastic
Even though I
Crackers?
said it several times at your face.
But
the
you haven't
other day.
explained what Fantastic
Crackers,
Crackers...
like the crackers, like the rice crackers that
Okay,
you get in the
right,
aisle.
yeah, right.
And they're healthy because
Oh,
they're
and you were
oven
doing
baked,
you
not
were doing
fried.
ads for them.
I was doing ads. I was writing them, shooting them because in Melbourne we weren't allowed to leave our house because we had police lapping the street. It
Yeah.
was crazy times.
Yeah, no,
That's why
I
I'm
missed
here.
that. Okay, Fantastic Crackers.
Yes.
Commit that to memory.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne's Caller of the Week.
All right. Andrew out of Birkdale is our caller of the week. What's going on, mate?
Mate, just hiding from the boss at the moment.
I'm trying to remember your voice.
Yeah, no, he was the one who was really nice to me. Didn't you offer us 35 million if you won the lotto?
Well, unfortunately, Nikki, that didn't quite pan out. So we're
So
back
you're
to
not
square
the
one.
dude from Bribey. That's a shame. Oh,
No, if only.
Oh, damn. But I remember you were really nice to me on the day, and I was a very sore loser that day.
This is
I
his
had
moment to
dummy
shine
stick.
with Andrew.
Andrew has won 5-3.
No, you boys
$400. And you've won $400.
No, I'm going to be a bad loser here.
She's spitting the dummy.
I'm spitting the dummy.
Let's cut the important deal here. That Andrew, if you win the lotto tonight, or the power, what is it? If you
Oz
win,
Lotto.
if you win the Oz Lotto for 100 mil tonight,
He's already agreed.
We've got the 30 mil. Okay, I'm just confirming. That's all. You know what I mean?
I'm happy to make it 65-35 if it makes Nikki happy.
There you
Oh,
go.
now
there
I
you
like
go.
Andrew
See?
again. Oh,
There you go.
I've been shown up twice by
Well done,
Andrew
mate.
today. Yeah, I remember that day. I remember Andrew well. Not only was
Okay,
he
well,
smarter than me, he was nicer than me.
I would have remembered it more if we all had a one, but not to worry.
Yeah. Still saying we. So he's committed to it. I like that.
Yeah, good on you,
legit.
Andrew. You deserve it. Our merch pack. We're going to give you a merch pack.
What do we got?
What have we got? We've got the Ash, Luttsy and Nikki tote bag. We've got my new towel, Dry Harder. Look out. We've got What Would Luttsy Do stubby cooler. And Ash's Gone Fishing bucket hat.
Nice. Have they named who won that Bribey Island thing yet? Or they got there's a
No, I keep Googling it.
I'll tell you where you'd find them. You'd find them at Sandstone Point watching Tyler Childers Saturday night shouting the bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you discover who that is.
There will be signs.
Yeah.
What about the fact that he reckons you're the Dreamweaver? He reckons that he was. This is bizarre. That 60 mil. That he was lying down dreaming about winning the 60 mil.
What?
When he won.
And then he got a phone
Then he got
call,
a phone call.
saying you've won the
Like
60 mil.
it woke him out of the dream where he was dreaming of. That's what he reckons. Or she
Astro
reckons.
travel. I reckon he astro traveled.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Where they float
What are you
over,
talking
they
about?
kind of leave their body and they can kind of manipulate things.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Imagine if you did that.
No, but he'd already won. He just didn't know it. But then he had that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Because it would have been the next morning or something, probably.
I don't know.
I
Cool
find
story.
that bizarre. It is. That's cool. I want to talk to that guy.
Oh.
60
girl.
mil,
Do we know-
60
do we know it's
all
a girl?
girl, all girl.
No, they're saying it's a dad, a bribey
okay.
dad.
Yeah, it is.
And
It is a mum.
Well.
And apparently he's going to buy his mum's old vintage car back because she had to sell it to help bring him up and she cried the whole way home. He's going to go and buy that.
Well, that's big of him. He's worth 60 mil.
And he's going to help all his mates out as well. No,
Buy
no.
her a house with a garage.
Have you
Put it in.
ever seen that the interview with The Rock and is it Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Is that who he works with?
Yeah.
Where he's like, I bought my mom a house. And Kevin Hart just goes, "Oh, big on you!" He's like, "You're a multi-millionaire. You bought your mom a house."
Where's her island? Where's the jet?
Exactly. It's like, and The Rock just gets shamed. He's like trying to be like a hero for buying his mum a house.
You can't win, can you? Mind you, Margot Robbie, she's super cool because she bought her mum a house with her first big paycheck. So she paid off her mum's mortgage. Even though it left nothing in the coffers for her, that's what she did first.
That's too early. Things could go pear-shaped.
Oh, it was Wolf of Wall Street. I think she was.
There's no way
I think she knew she was on a good
There's
weekend.
no way I'll do that for my mum.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm passionate about this. Like, I found out something. I'm not at all up for Beyonce winning these awards. I'm just not at the Grammys.
Oh, tell them what you were telling me this morning.
She won Best Album. I think.
You
I
wait.
reckon that's
You
where it's
wait till
going.
you hear this.
Best Album. I haven't even got the stats in front of me. I kind of mostly remember them. It was about the people that have won Best Album the last few years, right? And Beyonce won it this year with Coconut Cowboy, whatever. What was it called? Cowboy
Carter?
Juggernaut Carter, whatever. So Billie Eilish won it a few years ago, apparently. It's about producers. How many writers?
No,
How many
writers,
writers?
not producers.
How many writers they have to produce the album? Billie Eilish had 2.
And that's her and a brother.
I think that includes her and her brother.
Yeah.
So that's it.
It's just her and a brother.
2 writers, right?
How many did Beyonce
Taylor
have?
Swift had 5 when she won.
And
So
that was just her and all her exes.
well, yeah. I guess they.
No,
could
it's true. She was dating one of the writers for ages.
They could be
They were
contributors.
together for months, and she wrote a really good album with him. But it was all behind the scenes. Anyway, get to your point.
There was one other one that had 5. I forget who the third person was, but whatever, some other big name.
But they're all winners. They
all
won.
won.
They've
won.
won the Grammys.
Yeah, best album at the Grammys. These two know. Do you know the answer to this, Mitch?
Nope.
So just if at a guess, Beyonce, how many writers for that marvelous album that produced this song for about a hot minute, and that was it?
Billie Eilish 2, Taylor Swift 5.
How many for Beyonce producing this album, which came and went quicker than Ashley at Schoolies in 1989?
I hung around for a while, to be honest. But anyway, what's your answer?
Hit double digits. I'll go 10. 10 right.
Lower. What are we ready for the answer?
Higher.
Yeah.
We going to do that?
Yeah.
Come on.
How long we got? Higher.
Yeah, let's play that
geez.
game. Yep, higher.
15.
Higher.
No, wait. Play with the song.
To write this, you reckon 15?
Higher.
Had to have taken 15. It's
Higher.
it's complex.
Mitch, higher
The
than
whole
15.
album we're talking about, though. The whole album.
24 riders.
To write this,
Higher. More the song. More the song.
Stop
Pump it
it.
up. More the song.
listen to a bit of this.
Higher.
Someone was just on the choo. That's a single rider, I imagine.
Higher. Keep going. How many?
Someone
More numbers.
34.
Higher.
Oh,
Keep going.
stop
More
it.
of the song. I'm going to punish this for every single rider. Keep going. What do you got?
45.
Higher.
Oh,
Keep going.
guys, come on.
Keep going,
You
buddy.
are not.
You keep going, buddy.
Okay, 56.
Higher. Keep going. More of the song.
I'm going up big. 72.
72 is correct.
Stop it.
72 riders.
On the button.
For this.
To listen to this.
Was that just how many people were in the building when they wrote it? Like, come on.
That's a janitor going, woo!
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I know we gave away some tickets in the cave earlier to Keith Urban. He's hitting the Entertainment Centre August 17th.
That's such a good prize.
Yeah, thank you.
He's very excited about it. Smarter Than Who winner. There's been a tour announced this morning.
Welcome.
Also coming to the Ent Centre. It's happening in April.
Who?
I'm very excited about it. It's really touching sort of the nerdiness, guys. So I just thought I'd get that out there. It's a little bit there. There's also
it's
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer?
The film composer's coming out live in concert. The
He's-
Entertainment Centre.
He's actually playing?
Yes, Nick.
He's alive?
I've just caught him.
What's he got? Like a full orchestra?
Yep. Oh, mate, his shows, YouTube some of his shows.
Stop
It is
that.
incredible. He was here 6 years ago.
So he's conducting.
He'll be here.
Oh, my God.
How old is
Playing
he?
all the hits live.
I
don't know how old he is.
He's going to be waving the chopsticks.
Yep, that's
In
it.
front of the
Well, he gets
orchestra.
up, he plays guitar.
Does he?
He gets on the piano.
His
Yeah.
Lion King work. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I'm going to be crying. It's April 24th at the Entertainment Centre.
genius.
Tickets go on sale
Can we
next
go to
next
that?
week.
I'm
Yes,
going.
Yeah, we've got to
wanna
go to
go to
that.
that.
Yeah. So
Can we interview Hans Zimmer? Or is
I
he,
hope
can
so.
he speak English?
Alicia,
Or what's his go?
I've never asked you for a favour,
Can we
Alicia.
check whether Hans Zimmer can speak English, please?
Come on.
No, he definitely can speak English.
Nick
Yes.
reckons he can.
Yeah.
He can speak English.
Yeah. His words sound like magic, as
Can
does
someone
his
just
music.
check whether he's a good radio talent?
Just
He can. Listen, just tell him he can take on Nikki and Smarter Than Who.
I'll get stuff.
Imagine if Hans Zimmer
Pants me.
produces or
Wait.
directs a musical introduction for our show.
Oh
my God.
Ask him. Tell him we'll have him on, but
Get
he
him
has
on.
to do a gimp.
No, but a proper gimp.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.